Assalamualaikum. Saya dan Farrahain dan rakan saya Hanisa dari kumpulan 1. Kami mengambil chapter 1 iaitu bertajuk Cold Water and Supply System. 1.1 Rain Cycle and Source of Water Supply. Rain cycle. Rain cycle is the general water take is circulate from the land to the sky and back again. And the step 2 is cycle process to the remove salt water is very expensive. And step number 3 is evaporation, condensation, precipitation, and collections. Is source of water supply. There have 7 that is ocean or seas, groundwater, vessel and ice melt, rainwater, surface water, and others. Acidity and alkalinity in water. Acid, substance having pH less than 7. The presence of an acidic medium can be determined using the litmus paper. Has a sour taste, get naturally when read with alkali. Alkali substance that show a pH value higher than 7. The presence can be determined using red litmus paper. Have a bitter taste, get neutralized when react with acids. Litmus paper. Base, acid, natural. This one is pH meter. Conclusion is acid and alkali are solution having lower and higher pH values. The main difference between acid and alkali is that the pH of acid lies below pH 7, whereas the pH of alkali is above pH 7. And the last one is they play a very important role in determining the acidity and alkalinity of water. Chapter 1.3 Filtration of water. Introduction. The process of removing and reducing the concentration of particulate matter to produce safe and clean water. And the one including suspended particle, parasites, bacteria, algae, virus, and fungi. What is important? They have 6. 1 is essential to health. 2. Strengthen developing immune system. 3. Provide better tasting and smelling. 4. Safe use of ponds and swimming pools. 5. Provide clean, healthy water for cooking. And the last one is 6. Agricultural irrigation. Type of filters. They have 6. Active carbon, known as AC, being used in air and water treatment, mineral and chemical recovery. Second is reverse osmosis, forcing contaminate water through a membrane and pressure. Process of removing dissolved inorganic solid from water. And the last one is use not electricity. And the third one is mechanical sediment. Physically remove sediment, dirt, or any particle in the water using a barrier. The fourth is rapid gravity filters. Commonly, the last solid liquid separation stage in the treatment of fresh water for human consumptions. 6, 5, 4. The fourth point is slow and filters. The first point is forcing contaminate water through a membrane and pressure. The second, process of removing dissolved inorganic solid from water. The last one, it uses not electricity. The last one, distillations. Simplest way to purify water. Kills many kind of bacteria, does not remove chemical, lime scale, and other contaminants. The next is natural material used for water filtration. They have 4: carbon, sand, ceramic, diatomaceous earths. 1.4 Sterilization and softening. Sterilization definition. Sterilization of water is the process that kills, eliminates, or deactivates all form of microorganism in the water. Method of sterilizations. Chemical method, physical method. Chemical method. They have 6 points: calcium and sodium hypochlorite, chlorine cetylation, ozone cetylation, hydrogen peroxide, aeration, monochloramine. Then is physical method. Physical method have 2 points: UV cetylation and boiling the water. This one is the process of cetylation. Softening. Definition is a process through which calcium, magnesium, and certain other ions in hard water are removed. This one is a process through which calcium, magnesium, and certain other ions in hard. Advantage: can be used to soften highly acid or alkali waters. Second is produce water of very low hardness. Disadvantage of process: the equipment is costly, expensive chemicals are needed. Output of the process is reduced if water content turbidity. Turbidity must be below 10 ppm. Storage and distribution. Introductions. Water can be stored in the atmosphere, on the surface of the earth, or underground, known as reservoirs. What is its important? Household costs, reducing utility bills, saving the environment, drinking. Type of filters. They have 2 points: concrete line earthen reservoir and reinforced concrete reservoir. For concrete line earthen reservoir, is built in natural depression or construct by executive and build a dam around the reservoir. For reinforced concrete reservoir, is used to store clean water for release on demand, made of concrete reinforced with steel bars or steel mesh. The last one also be made of masonry of ferrous cement. Okay, this one is the process for concrete line and reservoir, elevated steel reservoir, reinforced concrete reservoir, and the last one, ferrous cement tank. Distributions. The purpose of distribution system is to deliver water to consumer with appropriate quality, quantity, and pressure. The second point is distribution system is used to describe collectively the facility used to supply water from its source. Next, requirement of good distribution system. They have 4 points. First, the water quality should not get deteriorated in the distribution pipes. It should be capable of supplying water at all the intended place with sufficient pressure head. Third, It should be capable of supplying the requisite amount of water during the firefighting. And the last one is all the pipes should be preferable laid 1 meter away or above the sewer line. Layout of distribution network. There are generally 4 different types of pipe network. Is either insanely or in combination that can be used for a particular place. Dead end system, radial system, grid iron system, and the last one is ring system. Dead end system suitable for all towns and cities having a defined pattern of the road. The advantage is relative cheap. Determination of discharge and pressure is due to the less number of valves. Disadvantage is due to many dead ends, stagnation of water occurs in pipe. For radial system, the area is divided into different zones. The water is pumped into the distribution reservoir kept in the middle of each zone. The supply pipes are laid radially and toward the periphery. The advantage radial system is give quick service. Calculation of pipe is easy. Third is grid iron system, suitable for city with rectangular layout, where the water mains are branched are laid in rectangle. Advantage grid iron system is water is kept in good circulation due to the absence of the ends. In case breakdown, water is available from some other directions. Disadvantage of grid iron system is exact calculation of size of pipes is not possible due to profession valve on all branch. Next, ring system. The supply is laid all along the peripheral roads and submains branch out from the mains. The second point, the system also follow the grid iron system with the follow pattern similar to the dead end system. Advantage ring system is water can be supplied to any point from at least 2 directions.
Seterusnya saya akan terangkan 1.6 wells and taps. Okay, definition. What is tap? A device by which a flow of liquid or gas from a pipe or a container that can be controlled. Valve. A mechanical device that blocks a pipe either partially or completely to change the amount of fluid that passes through it. Relegate gases as well as liquid. Pretty much guaranteed to be in any machine that use liquid or gas. Made of metal or plastic. Okay, type of wave. The first type is ball wave. Second type is globe wave. Third, gate wave. Spool wave. Butterfly wave. Plug wave. Puppet wave. And the last one is needle wave. The next is diagram. This is a ball wave. This is a circle. Butterfly wave. Cock or plug wave. Gate and slice wave. Globe wave. Needle wave. Puppet wave and spool wave. In a ball wave, a hollowed out sphere ball sits tightly inside a pipe, completely blocking the fluid flow. When you turn the handle, it makes the ball swivel through 90 degrees, allow the fluid to flow through the middle of it. Butterfly wave. A butterfly wave is a disc that sits in the middle of a pipe and swivelly sideways to admit fluid, or upright to block the flow completely. Cock or plug. In a cock or plug wave, the flow is blocked by a cone-shaped plug that moves aside when you turn a wheel or handle. That is the cock or plug wave. Gate or sluice. Gate wave open and close pipe by lowering metal gate across them. Most waves of this kind are designed to be either fully open or fully closed and may not function properly when they are only partway open. Water supply pipe use wave like this. The picture show gate or slice photo. Globe. Water faucet are example of globe wave. When you turn the handle, you screw a wave up or down, and this allows pressure water to flow up through a pipe and out through the spout below. Unlike a gate or slice, a wave like this can be set to allow more or less fluid through it. That is a globe type picture. Needle. A needle wave use a long, sliding needle to regulate fluid flow precisely in machine like car, engine, carburetor and central heating. This is picture for needle wave. The next one is poppet. The wave in car, engine cylinder are poppet. This type of wave is like a lid sitting on the top of a pipe. Every so often, the lid lift up to release or admit liquid or gases. This one is a poppet picture. Spool. Spool wave regulate the flow of fluid in hydraulic system. Wave like this slide back and forward to make fluid flow in either one direction or another around a circle of pipe. This is a spool wave. How do safety wave work? In theory, a wave must be perfectly secure and once closed, must never allow liquid or gas to pass in. Sometimes it's better for a wave to fail intentionally to protect some other part of a system or machine. For example, if you have a steam engine powered by a power boiler in which steam is boiled up, but the pressure suddenly get too high, you need a valve to blow open, let the steam escape, and release the pressure safely before the entire boiler explodes catastrophically. They are designed to open automatically when the liquid or gas they contain reach a certain pressure. How does a water tap work? The part of the tap that you turn is the top end of a screw which goes down into the casing of the tap. Second, at the bottom end of the screw is a rubber or leather washer that presses down on the end of the water pipe, preventing the water from coming any future. The third one is when you turn the tap on, the screw rises, lifting the washer with it and allowing the water to gush out from the pipe and run out through the spout. Fourth, when you turn off the tap, you are screwing the washer down again on the pipe and cutting off the flow of water. Type of water taps. Type 1 is compression water tap. These are the oldest and most common type of tap and also the one which can cause the most problem. A washer tap works by moving a washer cover up nut up and down against the sink, controlling the water flow. This always have separately hot and cool water tap. Ball tap. Ball taps. Tap with a ball fitting are usually recognizable by their single lever handle and rounded cap. They are what is known as mixer tap, where the hot and cool water supply is controlled in the same handle. The ball rotates, lining up different hooks to allow water to pass. As you can see, this is a picture of compression water tap and this one for ball taps. The next one is this tap. These taps are also single-handed mixer tap and are identified by white cylindrical body. They work using two ceramic discs which have holes that when aligned allow the water to pass. This means that this type only ever require a quarter to turn to reach full capacity and are easily handled. This one is this type, as you can see. Next one is cartridge tab. Cartridge tab have component similar to all the other three types of tab. This is what makes it difficult to determine which tab you have until it has been disassembled. Cartridge tab have an internal cartridge which, when twisted, allow the water to pass. They can be single or double-handed. This one is the picture for cartridge tabs. Okay, the next one is 1.7 joint of water pipe. Definition: pipe joint in water supply are major component of plumbing system to connect multiple pipe. These are several types of pipe joint, but their selection depend on pipe material and flow pressure. Pipe joint provide should withstand pressure of each pipe. Type of pipe jointing in plumbing. The first one is threaded joint, bracket joint, soldered joint, welded joint, butt welded socket weld, flanged joint, and the last one is grooved joint. This picture show the threaded joint in pipe. Pipe are connected by screwing with the help of thread provided for each pipe. Cast iron pipe, copper pipe, PVC, and GI pipe are available in this trade. Threaded joint are available from 6 mm diameter to 300 mm diameter pipe. Preferable for low temperature areas and low pressure flow only. Next one is bracket joint pipe. Brazing in the process of jointing pipe using molten filter material above at 850 Celsius. Used for joining copper pipe or copper alloy pipe. Strength of bracket joint is low compared to other joints. This type of joint is suitable in moderate range of temperate area. Like you can see, there's a picture. The pipe using melted by 840 Celsius. The next one is soldered joint in pipe. Soldering is also similar to brazing, but the only difference in this case of soldering, the material is made at below 850 Celsius. Using the joint copper and copper alloy pipe, soldered joint are suitable for low temperature areas only. The next is butt welded joint in pipe. Generally used for large commercial and industry piping system, but weld provide good strength for the joint and it can resist high pressure. This ring may fail under heavy stress and cracks are developed. External smoothing of welded portion will give good appearance to the piping system. Socket welded joint in pipe. The next one is socket welded joint. I use wherever there is a hard chance of leakage in joint. Connected as putting one into others as shown below and welded around the joint. Socket welded joint give good result when compared with other mechanical joints. Flanged joint in pipe. Flanged joint are used for high pressure flow and for large diameter pipe. They are used for plain end pipe or threaded pipe, connected by bolt at the pipe joint to prevent leakage, used for repairing pipeline and maintenance purpose. Compression joint in pipe. They are joined by installing some fitting at their end. Then that type of joint is called compression joint. Pipe end will be fitted with a treated fitting or coupling, hence they are connected. Available in different material and selection of fitting may depend upon our requirement. Grooved joint in pipe, which are connected by elastomer seal and then ductile iron made grooved coupling are used as lock for elastomer seal. Grooved coupling are connected by bolt. Grooved joint are easily removable, so for maintenance purpose of pipe, these joints are very preferable. One point eight. Pipe jointing material. Definition. Categories of joint depending upon their capacity of movement and the pipe's material. Here is some material used for pipe jointing material. The first one is PVC glue pipe, polyester fluoroline, that is called PTFE pipe, 1,2 mm, 3 mm, 4 mm, 6 mm, 8 mm, 12 mm, 24 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 mm, What is PVC cement glue? PVC cement is a chemical solvent. It literally fuses the pieces of pipe together. Each type of PVC requires a different cement. This is the PVC cement or glue. How to use PVC glue pipe? Cut the PVC pipe. Get clean square cut with a fine tooth saw and a homemade guide for the best result. Use saw with the fine teeth and a blade that is 3 or 4 inches. The next one, sand off the saw, burn for a better fit. File off the inner burn with sandpaper. Left in place, burr can snack hay and other debris causing clog. Knock off the other burrs with sandpaper. The pipe will slip into fitting easier and you will get a tighter fit. Mark the pipe and fitting for precise orientation. Mark the orientation of PVC joint when you dry fit them. It's a lot easier than trying to adjust the fit while the cement is hardening. For push and twist for leak-proof PVC joint. Wipe the inside of the fitting and the outside of the pipe with PVC primer. Spread an even layer of solvent PVC cement on the inside of the fitting and outside the pipe. Push the pipe into the PVC pipe. Connect the fitting and twist until the marks are aligned. Press and hold the pipe for about 15 seconds. This shows step by step. Fourth step. Type of PVC cement. PVC, CPVC, chlorinated polyvinyl chloride, ABS, acetonite butadiene styrene. PVC. PVC cement is especially formulated for Schedule 50 or active PVC pipe. When it is applied, the pipe will visibly soften and then solidify as the cement set to form a joint that is stronger than the surrounding pipe and fitting. This is a picture of PVC pipe. The next one is chlorinated polyvinyl. CPVC cement can bond pipe joint without creating hazardous vapor when using PVC pipe designed for potable water transport. This is CPVC cement. ABS. ABS cement is chemically engineered to react with the chemical structure of the pipe. It used with ABC piping, but it is unsuitable for PVC and CPVC pipe. This is show ABS cement. Why is polytetrafluoroethylene PTFE? PTFE is a firm type commonly used in plumbing for ceiling pipe thread. The tape is sole cut to specific width and wound on a spool, making it easy to wind around the pipe. Thread seal tape lubricate, allowing for a deeper seating of the thread, and it prevent the thread from seizing when being unscrewed. The tape also works as a deformable filler and thread lubricant, helping to seal the joint without hardening or making it more difficult to tighten, and instead making it easier to tighten. Type of PTFE. Thread seal tape used in plumbing application is most commonly white, but it is also available in various colors. It is often used to correspond to color-coded pipeline. Some of them are white, used on NPT type up to 3/8 inch. Yellow, used on NPT strip 1/2 inch to 2 inch, often labeled gas type. Pink, used on NPT strip 1/2 inch to 2 inch, safe for potable water. Green, all free PTFE using on oxygen line and some specific medical gases. Gray, containing nickel, anti-seizing, anti-galling, anti-corrosion, and used for stainless pipe. Copper, Contain paper granules and is certified as a treated lubricant but not a sealer. As you can see, this is all the 1.9 water main. This is a picture of water main. Definition. Generally speaking, domestic plumbing consists of two types of water system. Main water supply. This is the fresh water supply to the house from the water main. Function of water main. In municipal water system, water is withdrawn from the water source and treated before it is pumped to our house and business. Water line are smaller pipe that transport the water from water mains to individual home, apartment or business. Type of water pipe. Water pipe can be ranged in size from giant main up to 3.65 meter in diameter to small 11.7 mm pipe used to feed individual outlet within a building. Material commonly used to construct water pipe include polyvinyl chloride (PVC), cast iron, copper steel, and in older system, concrete or fired clay. Component of water supply. Fundamentally, a water supply system may be described as consisting of three basic components. The source of supply, the processing or treatment of the water, and the distribution of water to the user. Size of water pipe. In most cases, the main pipeline from the street to your home is 3/4 or 1 inches in diameter. Supply branch used to 3/5 inch meter pipe. And pipe for individually conformant is half inches. Remember, the water pressure decreased by a half pound per square inch for every foot pipe extend above your water supply. This is 2-inch pipe, 1.5 pipe, 1.25 pipe, and 1 inch pipe. Normal main water pressure. The typical inlet water pressure to a home about 40 to 55 psi. Normally, it should not exceed 60 psi. The pressure regulator is usually pressed to 50 psi. However, it can be adjusted anywhere from 25 to 75 psi with a simple turn of a screw as shown above. Water. Next is water main break. What causes water main break? Water main usually run under the pavement. It is most common to see system leak and main break when the water is frigid, when both air and water temperature drop. Air temperature at or low or below freezing causes the ground above a pipe to freeze, increasing its external stress on a pipe. Water heater. On inside the home, the water line typically goes directly to home's water heater to ensure adequate water pressure to the hot water supplies. The cool water line split here between the water heater and for the rest of the house. Direct supply of cool water system. Definition. Direct system source of water straight from the main water supply. It is direct from the service pipe and channeled to home appliance and store the water in the water storage tank. They require small storage system and less pipe work than indirect system. Component of material. Pipe for cool water supplies can be produced in ethylene copper of plastic. Come in many sizes from 8 mm to 35 mm in diameter. The most common size for cool water pipe is 15 mm until 22 mm. Component and material. PVC. Normally used for cool water pipes only. Their size range usually coverage diameter from DN16 to DN160. Copper pipe. most often used for the supply of hot and cool. The basic type of copper tubing, soft copper and rigid copper. Common size are 15 mm and 22 mm. Advantage and disadvantage of direct of cool water system. The advantage is saving in pipe, especially in multi-story building. It is cheaper to install the indirect water system. There is no chance of water growing harmful bacteria. It can deal with large demand more easily. The disadvantage is if cool main water fail, there is no emergency backup supply. Cannot supply cool water evenly if main water pressure is low. Most system noise as the water is under high pressure. And the last one is not suitable for higher building. That is all from us. Thank you.